You think you're smart, you have Google, GPS, calculators, and still you get lost driving, you forget your own phone number, and you need YouTube to fix a leaking pipe. Now meet a man, no phone, no school, no electricity. He wakes up, reads the wind, predicts the weather, tracks an animal for 12 miles through dirt and grass, builds a fire from scratch, and feeds his entire family. No degree, no teacher, just a brain. So here's the question nobody asked. What if ancient humans weren't primitive? What if they were just different, smart? Let's start with memory. You can barely remember what you had for lunch 3 days ago. Ancient humans memorized entire landscape, every rock, every river, every tree, without a single map. In 2011, researchers studied the Pirahã tribe in the Amazon, one of the last groups still living like ancient humans. These people could navigate hundreds of miles of jungle purely from memory. No landmarks written down, no GPS, just their brain. Here's why. Your brain is lazy. The moment you have a phone, it stops memorizing. It offloads the work. Scientists call this cognitive offloading. Your smartphone is literally making your memory weaker every single day. But ancient humans had no choice. So their brains did exactly that. Now let's talk about your senses. You walk outside and you smell nothing. Maybe coffee, maybe someone's trash. An ancient human walks outside and immediately knows rain is coming in 2 hours. A predator passed through here last night. Those berries are poisonous. That animal's injured. This wasn't magic. This was training. In 2017, a study from Harvard found that modern humans have lost nearly 50% of their smell sensitivity compared to our ancestors. Why? Because we stopped using it. We have refrigerators now. We don't need to smell if meat is bad, the label tells us. But ancient humans, their nose was their supermarket, their doctor, and their alarm system all in one. Use it or lose it, and we lost. Here's where it gets really interesting. You have a problem at work, you Google it. You have a medical question, you ask AI. You need direction, you open maps. Ancient humans had a problem. They had one tool, their brain. In 2019, archaeologists discovered something incredible in South Africa, a 77,000-year-old toolkit. Inside it, a compound adhesive made by mixing resin, red ochre, and fat in exact proportions. This means an ancient human figured out chemistry without a lab, without a teacher, without trial and error taking years, because one mistake meant death. Psychologist Keith Stanovich calls this active, open-minded thinking, the ability to solve problems with zero resources. And studies show modern humans are dramatically worse at this than we were even 100 years ago. Every time you Google something instead of thinking it through, your brain gets slightly weaker. Ancient humans never had that option. Okay, but what about social skills? Surely we're better at that. Actually, no. Ancient humans lived in groups of 50 to 150 people. No walls, no privacy, no blocking someone. If you made an enemy, that enemy slept 10 feet away from you every single night. This meant ancient humans developed extraordinary emotional intelligence. They could read micro expressions, detect lies instantly, manage conflict without destroying relationship because the alternative was getting kicked out of the group. And being alone in the wild, that was basically a death sentence. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar found that ancient humans spent nearly 65% of their social time reading people, building trust, and managing group dynamic. Modern humans, we send a passive, aggressive text and mute the conversation. So why did we get dumber? Here's the brutal truth. We didn't. We made a trade. Ancient humans were individually brilliant because they had to be. Every single person needed every single skill to survive. Then we invented civilization, and civilization invented specialization. Now, one person knows medicine, one person knows law, one person knows engineering. No single human needs to know everything because the group covers it all. We didn't lose intelligence, we distributed it. But here's the dangerous part. We distributed it so well that now most of us know how to do almost nothing alone. Take away the internet for 30 days, no Google, no maps, no YouTube. How long would you actually survive? Ancient humans were not primitive. They were not lucky. They were not simple. They were the most complete version of a human being that has ever existed. Every skill, every sense, every memory, fully loaded, no shortcut. You have more information than any human in history. More tools, more technology, more comfort. But the ancient human sitting in that cave 100,000 years ago, he could survive your world with a week of learning. Could you survive his with a lifetime? CaveLogic, where ancient meets brutal.